Hi, my name is Jasmin. I'm the Chief Marketing Officer for MetroTech. We are a traffic-based video and traffic analytics company based out of Atlanta, Georgia. We're here at the Esri User Conference out in San Diego, California, and we're here talking today about how our new technology, by leveraging what MetroTech does and our ability to make sense of sensor data, we're now able to add a lot more spatial data to existing mapping infrastructures. And why do you need this? Well, fleets need it, self-driving cars need it, municipalities need it to understand exactly what's going on to build that smarter city what they need. So MetroTech is a critical component of tomorrow's smarter city. Essentially what we do is we work with municipalities, we install a server, we leverage their existing camera infrastructure. So an amazing statistic is that in Santa Clara County, where we have a pilot going right now, we have 100 intersections on the expressways where we track 3.8 million turning movements a day and reduce 750 terabytes of video data down to 250 megs of actionable data that can be used on a daily basis. That data that we create is then published out to the municipality, which then uses it to handle all of its signal timing to increase or decrease the light cycles depending upon exactly what's going on. Along the way, we also work with other video and traffic sensors and aggregate their data as well. So this way, when we're publishing the data to a geospatial database, we're no longer producing just a single point of interest or a single stat for a point. We're actually producing 4 different points of interest around an intersection depending upon the lane, and actually 8 because you got bidirectional, you got going one direction versus the other. And so we're taking what is traditionally a very basic data set and turning into a very robust, complex data set at the lane level that no one else in the marketplace is currently capable of doing. We do this in association with the video analytics technology, incorporating the other sensor data to create true situational awareness, which now companies and fleets are able to utilize both for their routing and planning dynamically in real time, but also allows you to get into predictive analytics where you're able to tell what's going to happen at an intersection. We know that if a certain intersection has degraded down in health, if you will, from a normal flow to 50% flow, well then there's a 95% likelihood that in the next 15 minutes, that flow is going to be completely reduced down to 0. So to start routing incidents around it or routing consumers around it. By doing that, we're able to enable more mobile advertising opportunities. You know, the major carriers like it because it's an infrastructure play, so that they can have geospatial based advertising, as we all know, is 5 times more valuable than regular mobile advertising data. And so when you combine geospatial with the mobile advertising, now all of a sudden Starbucks was just here, we were talking to them, and they're very excited about working with us because they want to be able to say, hey, if you're sitting in traffic and there's a Starbucks right here, we want to be able to advertise to you to come in and buy a Starbucks drink from us and try to get a new client or customer who normally wouldn't do that on their route home from work, but they can show with our data set and them as an advertising partner how to be able to save them time, and they're going to sit in the traffic anyway, so why not save $1 on a beverage and come on in and get it? And so that's just one of the many use cases that we provide for companies and people using our technology. So here's an example of what we break down an IntelliSection to look like. As you can see, there's 4 major cameras looking at the IntelliSection. We break it down and analyze at the lane level what is going on in each lane. So you get turning movements, you get straight, as well as left-hand and right-hand turns. So this way you're able to tell if you're coming up to an intersection where Waze or Google or INRIX has said that it's clouded and it's red. Well, actually, we can show at the lane level that no, it's only the people turning left. And if your route takes you through the intersection, you will not have to worry about that. And that's some of the spatial-based data that we're leveraging and able to show through the technology that we've developed and are working with.